Once upon a time, in a small town surrounded by quiet hills, there lived a young man named Daniel. Daniel had big dreams. He wanted to become successful. He wanted people to respect him. He wanted his life to mean something. But Daniel had a habit. Whenever he had a new idea, he told everyone about it. One day, he would say, "I'm going to start a business." Another day, he would say, "I'm going to become rich." The next week, he would announce, "Just wait. Soon, everyone will know my name." His friends would clap him on the back. They would say, "That's amazing, Daniel. You're going to do great things." Hearing those words made Daniel feel proud. He felt as if he had already succeeded. But days passed, and nothing really changed. The plans stayed plans, the dreams stayed dreams, and slowly people stopped taking him seriously. Some even began to laugh behind his back. One evening, Daniel sat alone on a bench near the edge of town. His head was full of frustration. An old carpenter who lived nearby noticed him. The carpenter was known for being quiet. He rarely spoke, but people respected him deeply. He walked over and sat beside Daniel. After a moment of silence, he asked gently, "Why do you look so troubled, young man?" Daniel sighed. "I have big dreams, but nothing works. I tell everyone what I'm going to do, but somehow I never reach the goal." The old carpenter nodded slowly. "Come with me tomorrow morning," he said. "I want to show you something." The next day, Daniel met the carpenter at his workshop. The room smelled of fresh wood and sawdust. On the table lay two pieces of wood. The carpenter picked up the first piece and began hammering loudly. Bang, bang, bang. The noise echoed through the workshop. After a few minutes, the carpenter stopped. "Do you see this piece?" he asked. Daniel looked closely. It was full of marks and cracks. The carpenter then picked up the second piece of wood. This time, he worked quietly. He measured carefully. He cut slowly. He sanded the surface again and again. No loud noise, no announcements, just silent work. After some time, he placed the finished piece on the table. It was smooth, strong, beautifully shaped. Daniel looked confused. "I don't understand," he said. The carpenter smiled. "The first piece made the most noise, but it became the weakest." He gently touched the second piece. The second piece worked in silence and became the strongest. Daniel stood quietly. The carpenter continued, "Many people make noise about their dreams. They announce every plan. They seek praise before doing the work. But the moment they receive attention, their mind feels satisfied. They lose the hunger to actually build something." Daniel felt his face grow warm. The carpenter looked at him kindly and said, "If you truly want to build something powerful, protect it. Work on it quietly. Let people see the results, not the announcements." Daniel nodded slowly. For the first time, he understood. That night, Daniel made a decision. He would stop talking about his plans. No more announcements, no more promises, only action. Every morning he woke up early. He studied new skills. He worked harder than before. When people asked him what he was doing, he simply smiled and said, "I'm figuring things out." Months passed. Daniel stayed quiet. He kept working. Slowly, his life began to change. His knowledge grew, his confidence grew, and one day, something surprising happened. The same people who once ignored him started noticing. "Daniel, you've changed. You seem different. You seem stronger." Daniel simply smiled, because now he understood something important. Real power does not make noise. It moves quietly. And when the results appear, the whole world notices. Moral: dreams grow stronger in silence. Speak less about what you plan to do. Let your actions speak when the work is done.